Welcome to Academic Gain Tutorials. In this video, we will discuss about the differences between contribution margin and gross margin. Both are important profitability measures used in accounting and business analysis, but they focus on different aspects of cost and profit measurement. Let's understand these differences one by one in a simple and clear way. Number 1. Contribution margin represents the excess of sales revenue over variable costs, whereas gross margin represents the excess of sales revenue over the cost of goods sold. Number 2. Contribution margin is mainly used for managerial decision-making and cost-volume profit analysis, whereas gross margin is used to measure the overall profitability of core business operations. Number 3. Contribution margin considers only variable costs, whereas gross margin considers the cost of goods sold, which may include both variable and fixed manufacturing costs. Number 4. Contribution margin excludes fixed costs completely, whereas gross margin includes fixed manufacturing expenses as part of production costs. Number 5. Contribution margin is calculated by subtracting variable costs from sales revenue, whereas gross margin is calculated by subtracting cost of goods sold from sales revenue. Number 6. Contribution margin is useful for break-even analysis and pricing decisions, whereas gross margin is useful for profitability analysis and financial reporting. Number 7. Contribution margin is mainly focused on short-term business decisions, whereas gross margin is more useful for long-term profitability evaluation. Number 8. Contribution margin helps managers make internal operational decisions, whereas gross margin is often analyzed by investors and external stakeholders. Number 9. Contribution margin is usually not directly shown in formal financial statements, whereas gross margin is reported in the income statement as gross profit. Number 10. Contribution margin focuses on covering fixed costs and generating profit, whereas gross margin focuses on production efficiency and product profitability. Number 11. Contribution margin helps compare products, departments, or sales regions based on contribution, whereas gross margin may not provide accurate comparisons when cost structures differ. Number 12. Contribution margin clearly shows how much revenue is available to cover fixed costs and profit, whereas gross margin does not specifically show the contribution toward fixed expenses. Number 13. Contribution margin is not affected by changes in fixed costs, whereas gross margin can be affected by changes in fixed manufacturing overhead. Number 14. Contribution margin can be applied to almost all types of businesses, whereas gross margin is especially relevant for manufacturing and trading businesses. Number 15. Contribution margin indicates the efficiency of variable cost management, whereas gross margin indicates the efficiency of production and cost of goods sold management. Number 16. Contribution margin directly contributes toward operating profit after fixed costs are covered, whereas gross margin still requires operating expenses to be deducted before determining net profit. So, these were the major differences between contribution margin and gross margin. Contribution margin helps businesses analyze variable cost efficiency and decision-making, while gross margin helps evaluate production profitability and financial performance. If this lecture was helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.